Okay, guys. The reason why I don't have my glasses or a hat on today is because I just saw a video by Kareem about gay equals hell. Sorry, that one where he was answering questions about or answering comments about how people hate gays and stuff. And I just want to share my opinion. I think I'm personally not a lesbian. And I don't know anybody who's gay or lesbian, but I feel like just because I'm not lesbian doesn't mean I should stand in the way of other people being lesbian. Because if they really love that person, they should be able to continue to love that person, no matter what other people say. And I have this website up. I'm gonna post the link in the description downstairs. So there's a kid named Nicholas had been years the target for hurtful homophobic comments by classmates without anybody at school ever intervening. As a student model, he never complained about the situation. Other boys did not consider him masculine enough, and the talk was that he was a fag. One day his class was passing the school swimming pool, so some boys threw him in fully clothed. Everyone, including the teacher, had a good laugh. Including the teacher. Seriously? Nicholas was humiliated and distressed, and the event became the final straw. The next day he killed himself by jumping from the top of the village's railway bridge. Isn't that, saddening to you? To you people who say that you hate gays, that you're programmed to hate gays? Listen to that. You could have been one of those kids that made him do that. That made him feel that way. Because you have your own opinion, and I respect your opinion. I just think that you shouldn't bully people just because of your opinion. That it gives you no right to bully people, to pressure people, to push people, to actually physically bully people just because of the way of just because they're gay or lesbian. Think about it. If you were that way, would you want to be treated that way? I know I wouldn't. And another one. I was reading this magazine, and this kid I saw, he was the same age as me. He was 13. And he strangled himself, and his mom had to watch a full week go by, watch her son die on life support after a week because he was bullied and he thought he should kill himself. Listen to me. His mother had to watch him die after a week of life support. Imagine if you're a woman and you're a mother, if you had to do that. It's heartbreaking. Just because of your son's sexuality? Makes no sense, people. Seriously. It just doesn't. Carl Joseph Walker Hoover was 11 years old. 11. Hardly old enough to know his sexuality, and yet distraught enough to hang himself last week after school bullies repeatedly called him gay. The Springfield, Massachusetts football player and Boy Scout was ruthlessly teased despite his mother's pleas to the new leadership charter school to address the problem. Sir Diener L. Walker, 43, found Carl hanging by an extension cord on the second floor of his family's home Monday, April 6, 2009, just minutes before she was going to a meeting to confront the school authorities again. I mean, just seriously. And I want to bring all you people who would like, before I continue on with one last story and how you can help, I would like to notify you about something. On April 15th, 2011, if you want to help, if you want to like support this fight against to get people to realize that being gay or lesbian is not something horrible and bad. There's something called the Day of Silence. Just type it into Google and it'll bring you up. It'll bring you up to everything and how you can help. I did it last year at my school. We were silent at the whole day. It was created by then student Maria Pulte. The first event was organized by the students of Virginia in 1996. And she explained, I want to do something for Be Glad Week that would impact many people at the school and that would be very visible. I knew that if we held panel discussions and events like that, the only people who would come would be the people who were ready to be fully aware of what was happening. So it just, last year what we did was we taped on our shirts we taped the message. The national focus of the Day of Silence is specific to ending bullying and harassment of students, particularly physical violence and verbal threats. Organizers encourage Day of Silence participants to use the national template, but do not support variation among participating groups. While some organizers focus the mission statement of their Day of Silence to ending this, it just goes on about the message, and we did it. A lot of friends did it. A lot of my friends did it. A lot of other people did it at our school. I mean, it's just very, very sad. But, another 11-year-old, Dream Herrera, woke up on April 16th, 2009, acting strangely. I mean, really. Like, 11-year-old killing themselves. He wasn't hungry and he didn't want to go to school. Dream Herrera's mother thinks he hanged himself because he was perpetually bullied at school. But the outgoing 5th grader packed his bag and went to school at Dunnery. Oh my God. This was elementary school in DeKalb Country, Georgia. I used to live in Atlanta, Georgia. Wow. He came home much happier than when he left in the morning, smiling as he handed his mother a glowing report card full of A's and B's. She gave him a high five and he went upstairs to his room as she prepared dinner. A little later, when his younger sister called him to come down and eat, Dream didn't answer. So mother and daughter climbed the stairs to Dream's room and opened the door. Dream was hanging by his belt in the closet. I mean, seriously. So, what you can do. First of all, make your first, second, and forever reaction to people with different sexual orientation than themselves be that of love and acceptance. Nobody ever wants to kill themselves when they are loved in every facet of their lives. Then click on one of the sites below for information on how you can join the effort to dignity, respect, and equality to all students in your nation school. So I'd like you to go to all these sites, if you will, please, and sign up so you can really help people out to know that gays out there aren't threatened, gays and lesbians. But seriously, people, if I see any comments, if I see like one comment, any comments on below this video talking about how you hate gays, I will immediately go to your channel, spam every freaking video that you put up, and delete the comment you put on this video, because it's not right. It isn't right. That's all I'm going to say about this subject, and please, really, stop.